Said the Blessed One, Mahamati, there are some philosophers who are addicted to negativism, according to whose philosophy view the non-existence of the hare's horns is ascertained by means of the discriminating intellect which affirms that the self-nature of things ceases to exist with the destruction of their causes. And they say that all things are non-existent, just like the hare's horns. Again, Mahamati, there are others who, seeing distinctions existing in things as regards the elements, qualities, atoms, substances, formations, and positions, and, attached to the notion that the hare's horns are non-existent, assert that the bull has horns. There are, Mahamati, those who have fallen into the dualistic way of thinking, being unable to comprehend the truth of mind only. They desire to discriminate a world which is of mind itself. Mahamati, body, property, and abode have their existence only when measured in discrimination. The hare's horns neither are or are not. No discrimination is to be made about them. So it is, Mahamati, with all things of which neither being nor non-being can be predicated. Have no discrimination about them. Again, Mahamati, those who have gone beyond being and non-being no more cherish the thought that the hare has no horns, for they never think that the hare has no horns because of mutual reference. Nor do they think that the bull has horns because no ultimate substance is to be obtained, however minutely the analysis of the horns may go on, even to the subtlest particles known as atoms. That is, the state in which noble wisdom is realized is beyond being and non-being. At that time, Mahamati, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, said to the Blessed One, Is it not this way, Blessed One, that, seeing how discrimination takes place, we proceed to refer this to the non-arising of discrimination, and infer that the horns exist not? The Blessed One said, No, indeed, Mahamati. The non-existence of the horns has no reference to the non-arising of discrimination. Why is it not so? Because there is discrimination owing to the idea of the horns. Indeed, depending upon the idea of the horns, Mahamati, discrimination takes place. And because of this dependence of discrimination upon the idea of the horns, Mahamati, and because of this relationship of dependence, and apart from the different and non-different relationship, one talks of the non-existence of the hare's horns, surely not because of the reference to the horns of the bull. If again, Mahamati, discrimination is different from the hare's horns, it will not take place by reason of the horns, and therefore the one is not different from the other. But if it is not different, there is a discrimination taking place by reason of the horns, and therefore the one is different from the other. However minutely the atoms are analyzed, no horn substance is obtainable. The notion of the horns itself is not available when thus reasoned. As neither of them, that is, the bulls nor the hares, are existent, in reference to what should we talk of non-existence? Therefore, Mahamati, the reasoning by reference as regards the non-existence of the hare's horns is of no avail. The non-existence of the hare's horns is asserted in reference to their existence on the bull. But really, a horn itself has no existence from the beginning. Have therefore no discrimination about it. Mahamati, the dualism of being and non-being as held by the philosophers does not obtain, as we see in the reasoning of horns. Again, Mahamati, there are other philosophers affected with erroneous views who are attached to such notions as form, cause, and figure. Not fully understanding the nature of space, and seeing that space is disjoined from form, they proceed to discriminate about their separate existences. But Mahamati, space is form. And, Mahamati, as space penetrates into form, form is space. To establish the relation of supporting and supported, Mahamati, there obtains the separation of the two, space and form. Mahamati, when the elements begin to evolve a world, they are distinguishable from one another. They do not abide in space, and space is not non-existent in them. It is the same with the hare's horns, Mahamati, whose non-existence is asserted in reference to the bull's horns. But, Mahamati, when the bull's horns are analyzed to their minutest atoms, which in turn are further analyzed, there is, after all, nothing to be known as atoms. The non-existence of what has to be affirmed in reference to what? As to the other things, too, this reasoning from reference does not hold true. At that time, again, the Blessed One said this to Mahamati, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva. Mahamati, you should discard the views and discriminations that are concerned with the horns of a hare and a bull, with space and form. And also, Mahamati, let you and other bodhisattvas reflect on the nature of discrimination which they have of the mind itself, and let them go into all the bodhisattva lands where they should disclose the way of disciplining themselves in the manifestation of mind itself.